Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that Heat isn't just a show on Sunday nights that nobody watches anymore. The WWE's always been a marketing giant. Toys, video games, clothing, DVDs, stuff that makes you think of them no matter what you're doing or where you are. It's good business and it builds great brand association. If you become loyal to a brand, they can put out a tasteless vanilla ice cream sandwich and you'll be like,
Where, oh where are my WWE ice cream bars?
The signs of a great branding giant is when they can slap their brand on anything. Especially the kinds of things that you don't associate with pro wrestling, like Band-Aids, alright? Board games. I mean, sure, because, the fans can play together. Colognes and pro wrestling soap. Well, that just feels like you're sending a message to convention goers out there. Anyway, years ago when traveling New Orleans for WrestleMania 30, I stumbled upon a few WWE branded hot sauces. Yeah, hot sauces. 3 to be exact. And one by one, I intend to share these with you just in case you ever stumble upon them and don't know whether you should spend the $10. Now, I'll be straight with you here. I'm not a hot sauce expert. I like Frank's with my chicken, I like Tabasco in sauces, and that's pretty much it. I mean, jalapenos give me hiccups, and I prefer more salt than more pepper. So in the interest of fairness, I'm recruiting a friend of mine for the foodies. His name is Dan, and he runs Hot Sauce Done Quick. 1-minute reviews of various hot sauces from all around the world with a nice twist. Now, if you're checking this out and screaming, "What about social distancing?" Don't worry, we shot this before the outbreak. The date of WrestleMania wasn't even in question yet, and we've both been super careful since, for ourselves and our families. But for now, I want to present to you our taste test review of WrestleMania, the hot sauce. I hope ye enjoy.
Hey! Jimmy the Freak of Jobbed Out, old Danny Boy of Hot Sauce Done Quick. We're going to be taking a look at some goodies from 2014.
Well out of date.
Well out of date. These are hot sauces that I picked up in New Orleans for WrestleMania 30. Because you can't do New Orleans and not do something about the hot sauce bars and Bourbon Street. I have somewhere a bag full of beads. Don't ask what I had to do to get them.
Oh boy.
Don't ask.
Let me tell you.
Don't tell. I have asked for an expert to join us so that we can tackle WrestleMania hot sauce.
Ooh, WrestleMania.
This was $10 at the WWE shop with the old pre-network logo.
Sweet.
So this is just a cayenne sauce. You definitely have a lot more knowledge on the hot sauce front than I do.
So, cayenne, I'm assuming it's going to be Louisiana style. I'm assuming it's going to have vinegar. Let's see what we got in here. Red pepper, vinegar, xanthan gum. This is going to taste exactly like any kind of Louisiana sauce out
So it's
there.
going to be like a Frank's or a Tabasco?
Frank's, Tabasco, Louisiana, Crystal. All the same. That's what it's going to be.
Let's do it up.
Let's do it up. Okay, I'm cracking this
You have the
sucker.
honors, sir.
You have a hot sauce?
No, back in New Orleans, there was a hot sauce bar across the street from our hotel. I honestly think it was a Michelini & Co. But like,
Really?
you walked
I guess,
in.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you walked in, you paid $5. You'd walk in, and it's like, an Apple store and like the lineup of all the phones.
Yeah.
It's just like bowl of chips, every like 4 or 5 sauces, and just like a bunch of bottles and a bunch of sampler dishes. And the idea is you come in, have a chip, try 20, 25 sauces, and just work your way down. And once you get to the end, you're at the gift shop.
Gift shop.
So you can pick up all the sauces that you decided you liked.
First initial smell. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's just...
That's classic. Actually, it smells more like Tabasco than Frank's.
Yeah, it smells much more like Tabasco. Well, Frank's has this weird... Frank's is Frank's. Nothing's going to beat Frank's. Each of them have a subtle thing.
I do remember a video on Hot Sauce Done Quick where he talks about lots of things beating out Frank's.
Oh, yes. I'm not a huge fan of Frank's. I don't think that's a hidden thing. I'm not a huge fan of it.
See, as like just putting a hot sauce on things, I prefer Frank's.
Tabasco.
Putting hot sauce in things to like change the flavor, I use Tabasco.
Tabasco.
But then
I have a current feud, and this is just because we're in wrestling attire. This goes out to you, Smitty. Tabasco versus Louisiana. Tabasco always wins.
Ooh.
Come get some, Macho
Alright.
Man.
You gotta get a couple chips going.
Yep, I agree. Let's put a good, healthy few drops for you.
Sir. gonna all end up on my pants.
Oh, yeah.
Story of my sex life. Now I'm noticing, like, after the first, maybe it just split a bit because it's like a 6-year-old sauce. It took some effort. Well, after the first initial jips, it was a little thicker.
Cheers. How do I describe that other than stale,
Tabasco light.
stale Tabasco? Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even taste stale to me, but it is as spicy as chewing on one black peppercorn.
Yeah.
It has, like, no heat to it whatsoever.
It's not even heavy on the vinegar either. I'm gonna go one more
You might
time.
want to go for another one. Yeah, like,
One more time just to get posterity here, and we're just gonna tongue it.
it's like, I'm just gonna do it the college style here. This is the way you're really gonna do it proper.
He's a braver man than me. That's not hot at all. If you said that was spicy, I wouldn't believe you.
I'm tasting,
Vinegar.
and what I'm tasting shouldn't be there. It's definitely reminding me of a certain fruit.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. There's a tiny bit of a sweet element that should be heat.
It's probably the xanthan gum.
Maybe.
A lot of fruity things have xanthan gum, just sticking them all up. But that is not hot at all. On the scale of, I don't know, Tabasco to Frank's, that's well below Frank's.
Yeah.
Not even
That
close.
should be on, like, tables next to a salt shaker.
Yeah,
That fast.
literally a table sauce. That's actually a good point.
So
it's actually
we
more of a
picked
table
this up.
grind.
We picked this up on the year of WrestleMania 30, and that tastes like WrestleMania 33. Tastes like WrestleMania 9, son. Not good.
Oh, snap. Shoot
Not
him to
good.
the-
Take that, Donald Trump. Now,
Wow.
This is your Kurt Hawkins of hot sauces, not the way to go.
We're talking low on your scale. Me having little to no wrestling lingo, I'm gonna say that this is just a
Coco beware.
standard. Sure, Coco beware. That's just a middle hot sauce. It's not. I don't know. It's nothing. It's all about the branding, my man. It's like, yeah, Vince McMahon does one thing right.
Well, it's not football.
If you enjoyed this review and you're curious about Dan's work, go check out his channel, Hot Sauce Done Quick. Every vid is short, to the point, and has its own little twist. And if you head over right now, you'll see his take on our very same review. I've got 2 more WWE hot sauces coming up and more foodstuffs to review, so I gotta ask, have you tried WrestleMania the hot sauce? Would you? And what other WWE products do you think I should try out? Let me know in the comments. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.